the show. Today, two of our experts are helping you plan an amazing party on a budget. One is a designer, one is a special events planner, and they're both taking on our dining party challenge.
An eye for design and a passion for entertaining. What's a dinner party without a couple of VIP guests? Edgy and elegant, glamorous and bold, Amanda Forrest has built her brand on being a designer who can do it all. And she's got the portfolio to back it up. She's flipped houses and accomplished jaw-dropping makeovers. There's no space that she's been unable to transform. And her attention to detail is so refined that no small spot goes unnoticed. When it comes to Amanda, she unlocks the potential of any project she's given. With a penchant for all things lavish and larger than life, Sebastien Centner has claimed his spot at the top of the entertaining empire. Having created his own impressive company with entertainment events and catering, he's earned the reputation of being an industry trendsetter. His passion is undeniable. And whether it's the design or the dishes, whatever Sebastien serves up, it's guaranteed to be the gold standard. They both bring a different set of ingredients to this challenge. Let's find out how they set the table for success.
Please welcome Sebastien and Amanda.
Thank you.
This is an interesting thing. How did you feel about it when we said, hey, this is what we think we're going to do? Did you like the challenge thought?
Can I be honest?
Yeah.
I was not told in the beginning that I would be up against such talent. So, of course, when I heard, I thought, that's totally unfair. He's like the guru of entertaining.
I know.
And I did know who I was up against. I'm like, she's like the queen of decor. And I was like, no, I don't want to do it. They're like, come on.
Okay, here's what evens the playing field for both of you. It's on a budget.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so you're gonna do a friendly, like, kind of dining situation that's on a budget that we could all do, very easily done. And you've done that at the beginning, right?
I'm terrible working on a budget.
Are you?
Yeah, just ask my clients.
They just call them lavish in the intro.
Exactly.
Oh, that's right.
It's got to be lavish on a budget.
Okay, so this is...
But I tried.
So, okay, Sebastien, here's your blank dining space, and we're gonna take a shot of it right now. All right, and you chose an enchanted forest theme.
Yes. So,
okay.
you know me, I usually like really minimalist, sort of elegant, high-end, keeping it really simple. And I thought, taking a dining room that's normally really high-end and very simple and transforming it, I wanted to pick a theme that really was kind of over the top, that you could see something that was kind of really different and create a little bit of a mystical, magical kind of creation.
I saw a branch over there, and I thought Owen, who was here the other day, had left something behind, but he didn't. Okay. Amanda, here's your space.
I have to say that's a really expensive-looking branch.
Oh, I know. You're going with a sweets theme, but there's your space right there.
Yes.
Yeah. So
it's pretty plain right now.
It's pretty plain right now. So you can add some, I see there's some color on your table. So before we get started, let's go through some of our budget party tips. Sebastien, you're going to make a Sebastien signature cocktail.
There's always a Sebastien signature cocktail.
And that's what you're saying is like, that's good for budget.
So,
right?
yeah, I mean, doing a signature cocktail is great, but also if you can batch it. So batching means you make a large quantity of it. So that's one of the things I like to do because, for example, what you can do is you can use half an ounce of vodka and mix it with whatever the quantities of the other mixtures. Right. And you can actually sort of spread out the alcohol a little bit better. So what I've done here is I've actually taken a product.
I think it's his friends because he doesn't want to put as much alcohol in the drink.
You know the kind of friends I have? Yeah, I basically have to cut down on the alcohol because, you know, after like 9 of them. So what I did was I managed to empty half this alcohol out. I'm not going to tell you how I did that.
Okay.
But you can let you imagine. And then what I did is I mixed all of the extra mixture to create this tropical twisted vodka cocktail.
Oh.
Yeah. And then it's really simple. You put all of your ingredients in there. Then all I do is keep it in the fridge. And then before guests come over, give it a little shake.
Yeah.
Center. And there you go. Ready to serve.
Ready to serve.
And it's inexpensive, cheap, and the other half of the vodka I can enjoy with my wife.
Okay, very good. What about that over there? What's that on?
This is a backup.
Okay. Just say, I saw 2 bottles. I don't know. Now, the dollar store for you.
The dollar store for me, and I actually ran into some clients at the dollar store, so we had a whole discussion about how much we love the dollar store, right?
Yeah.
So the first thing I want to talk about is sometimes we're intimidated when we're having people over that maybe we don't have enough dishes or seats or whatever our issue is. And I was at the dollar store and picked up some actual pretty awesome plates. So
those are nice.
We can use paper, but that can go sideways really quickly, right? Especially if you're adding more people to your house, maybe people are walking around with dishes. Look at how nice these are. And they've even got a gold brim on them. Yeah. Really cute. Extra wine glasses. So I've always got extra wine glasses on hand. Generally, I think you'd agree people don't love their wine out of a plastic cup.
No.
Just
No,
saying.
I don't.
So, and a great thing is to keep the boxes that you bring the wine in to the house and store the glasses in them. They're the perfect size, actually.
Okay.
And then look at these great little serving platters, again from the dollar store. So I feel like you could put almost anything on these and they could look fancy really fast on the cheap.
Very good. I like that. That's awesome. Now, I want to talk to you about the outdoors. Okay, you're bringing the outdoors in. What's going on over here?
So,
I see
I'm going to do a little
drill and some wood.
I think this actually all belongs to Rams, and I'm just.
Yeah, because he's on.
Probably when it comes to power tools, we should have him out here because I'm going to just hurt myself. But the whole concept for the Forrest and one of the ideas of sort of keeping things sort of a little bit more on a budget side is to take the outdoors and bring it in. So this time of year is great because you have fallen leaves, you got branches, you start to have things like acorns, etc. And they are all things that make for really, really great decor, and obviously it's on the cheap.
Yeah, that's great. You're right. Don't touch that.
Of you foraging
yeah,
in
foraging,
the forest for the
Yes,
items?
I foraged.
I would like that.
I may have foraged at Home Depot for a few things.
Yeah,
but
okay, very good. Okay, now you have, what do you have for us?
I've got hostess gifts. So if you're going to someone's house, you should take them a gift to say thank you for inviting you over. But I also like that you can give away gifts to your guests when they come. How nice is that? So again, from the dollar store, I've got a cute little box here. There's actually tons of them this time of year. I'm going to take some of this. I think this is gift basket wrapping. Stick it in the box. And then look at this cute candle.
That's cute. An ombre.
Good vibes only, but whatever trinket you want to put inside, let's pop it in the box. Then I like to put this one I got from the craft store, but it does match my party theme color. I'm gonna wrap it into a cute little bow on top.
That's a nice thought, the little hostess.
Easy to take home.
Bag.
And I've got another really quick one to show you too. So look at these. These actually came in a pack of 12 for $1.25. You put them together, they look like this, or you assemble them, not really a big deal. Inside, you can put any trinket, but I found a scarf at the dollar store.
Come on.
Look at how cute this is.
That's very cute.
So let's just put a scarf inside the box, tie it up, blah, blah, blah. I could even use these as sort of placeholders on my bowl or on my place setting like that if you were doing that.
Look at you.
Look at that.
On a budget.
And I think these will cost under $3.
Under $3. Okay, DIYs are the great way to save on costs, so let's talk about that. What's your DIY for right now?
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so one of my things is all about presentation, food presentation. What I find is that a lot of the ways you present food is to find kind of an innovative in a way that people haven't actually thought of before. So came up with this. Basically, you can get these wooden chops, these cuts. You can go to, Michael's, or you can go to Home Depot has them, et cetera, in different sizes. And what I'm going to do is I took dowels. These are actually dowels from the dollar store. Took Amanda's advice, and we cut them into 3 different heights. So what I'm going to do now is drill some holes. These are 3/16, and these are slightly under 3/16. So you want the hole to be a little bit smaller. So then what I'm going to do is, look how proud Ramsden is of me.
So you do a series of these holes.
Doing these holes. Now I'm going to just do a short version for you.
Yeah.
And then what you do is put each of these in, give them a little knock, different sizes, and for the sake of TV, this is how it ends up after about maybe 20 minutes worth of work.
Yes.
And I did little s'mores cones that go on top of them.
Come on.
I know.
So again, it's something that you can do really easily. We're talking about like maybe $15 worth of materials, $10 of materials, a little bit of time, but when you bring that out with dessert, how much better is that going to look than when you have it on a plate?
Wonderful. I like that. What about you?
This is exactly what I was afraid of.
This level. This is you were irritated a little bit. I think.
That's
but
exactly what I'm afraid of.
Don't be, because I think you've got some great ideas.
Okay. Well, thank you.
All right.
So I'm often talking about big scale art.
Yeah.
It can be pricey.
Yes.
And I was actually thinking if you don't have a car big enough to put a big scale piece of art in, it could be challenging to get it to your house. So I'm going to create 12 frames using dollar store products that we're going to put onto the wall, so that to give us the illusion of a really big piece of art.
Good idea.
So you can use this for every day, but if you've got a particular party theme or colors in mind, you can just use some paper maybe to create, let me show you what it looked like before. Here, this is the dollar store frame, 11 by 14. Then you can take wrapping paper and just cut it out, stick it on the wall. I'm gonna use like a removable tape. But in this case, I actually like the pattern of this gift bag. So here's the gift bag.
See, that's a great idea, isn't it?
And I actually got 2 frames out of it, and I've even gone so cheaply as to save the tags, because then I'm going to use the tags on my takeaway gifts, and it's all going to match together.
Ah,
so,
you see, full circle. Look at that.
You know what?
Respect, respect, respect. Okay, guys. Well, you're being very nice to one another, but we got to get this challenge started. Let's count them in, everybody. 3, 2, 1, go! Brilliant ideas. They're busy. This is great. We're going to show you how to entertain on a budget, but we do have to take a break. We'll be right back. They're getting to work. Why don't you go and get a coffee and come right back? We'll be right back. It's pretty friendly competition, I have to say. It's time for our budget-friendly dinner reveals. It's a dinner-friendly party reveals, right?
Yes.
And you're still speaking to each with one another, which is great.
This whole experience brought us closer.
All I can tell you is there's food on either side, and I haven't had breakfast, and I'm starving. Okay, we challenged Sebastien and Amanda to create a themed party in a dining space on a budget. Sebastien, you're up first. Yours was the Enchanted Forest. Let's see your party room. Look how pretty.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, that's pretty.
So,
all right, tell us about your Enchanted Forest.
well, first of all, I knew I was going up against Amanda, so I had to go over the top.
You went Amanda Forest.
I meant total Amanda Forrest. I think I owe you licensing rights or something.
Yeah.
So what we did was we started out at the back, and what we worked on is I created the backdrop. We took the wall to begin with, and we put all these little decals, which are glow-in-the-dark decals. So when the light starts to go down a little bit, you'll see the whole thing will glow.
Oh.
Okay. And then what I did was, of course, you know me, there has to be cocktails, like we talked about before. So we did these fantastic. I found these online, and these are little beakers that actually I put 2 different cocktails in. I built the wood thing. Filled everything with the greenery, so you can serve your drinks at the back, self-serve. And then, moving to the front, of course, we created this lavish sort of setup that people can walk up to any angle, grab something. We started out with using the moss because it was nice and inexpensive. It covers really well.
Right.
And we built up from there. So we did, of course, the centerpiece of all of this is the dowel tray that holds all of our s'mores.
You DIY'd, yeah.
I DIY'd over multiple days and hours. Like, if you put the labor into this, I'm so gonna lose.
But I love how you identify what the candies are and everything too.
Yeah, it's important. Like when we're doing catering and we're doing events, you know, you want people to walk up and right away answer their questions before they're asked. So what we did is we did the s'mores, then we used regular vases and kind of some ornate vases. We did different types of candies, marked those as well. We did 2 different types of themed cookies. We did matcha green tea trees, and we did the Black Forest cookies as well, which are like Black Forest cake, but mini cookies. And then finally, to add a little bit of light to it, what we did was we found these fantastic domes, and we filled them with the twinkle lights that work on batteries.
Yeah, those are great.
Beautiful.
I love those. I love those.
Inexpensive.
Are those real mushrooms or fake mushrooms?
They're real mushrooms.
Okay, just asking. I just
So
wanted to
because I figured I can actually take the mushrooms afterwards, wash them, and then turn them into a mushroom soup.
Okay, how about that, everybody, huh? It's an Enchanted Forest. And now, Amanda, let's talk about your theme party. Let's see your party, and it is sweets. Look at that. Look how pretty that is.
Thank you.
So tell us what you did.
It's a sweets party. So mine involved trips to the grocery store and trips to the dollar store. So I feel like this is something you really could throw together. It's Friday and you want to host this on Saturday. It could absolutely be done within the errands that you already run. So a lot of it is about color. So using the candies as a jumping off point, as being the more colorful, the better. And then I use tiered trays. These are great trays from IKEA. I tried to think what Sebastien would do with height and everything, so I went with that.
But they're great trays.
They're great trays. I've got some pink champagne in there because I was like, what can you pair with candy and sweets? And I feel like pink bubbly is perfect. Sure. So why not use that? That's my DIY on the wall with the art. And then we've actually got some New Year's decorations, but I think they're fantastic. We're going to use them year round, and got those kind of strung up for some, garland for some festive points. I hung a bunch of ribbon from the dining light fixture because I feel like it added height and kind of a sense of festivity. I invested in some pink plates. They're super cute, and I love their kind of geometric shape.
Sure.
And again, just really had fun with it. So I think it's a party theme that you could build on for
great.
multiple different, you know, reasons or no reason at all, frankly.
Right. Well, I love the fact that that artwork that you did, you made a big impact with all those frames, and then you took the colors out of that and then used it for the
We
plates.
just kept on going with it. Yeah, so I tried to avoid like too much that was chocolate or something because the color wasn't right. So I shot for a lot of white and a lot of pink in the candy section.
Do you both realize that you're dressed in your vignette?
Yes.
Of course.
That just happens sometimes.
It does happen,
It just happens that way.
Of course, yeah.
Let's give it a big round of applause. Now, as a reminder, everybody, this was a budget challenge, and the expert who created the most budget-friendly party is... Da-da! Who is it going to be? Who's it going to be? Go ahead, yell out names. Amanda, Sebastian, Amanda. Oh, Sebastian! And now the award.
Wow.
Wait a minute. Now, let me ask you this. We spent a lot of money on that award.
That looks like...
You're going to put that in your house,
Yeah,
right?
I don't know who made this, but
Here
this
you go.
is-
It's yours.
This is the first time I've won, like, not a participation ribbon.
You know, I'm going to tell you something. That has to. I've seen your house. That's got to go in your house.
Exactly. Sheila's watching right now saying,
No. But anyway, my question is, what do you think was the best part of the budget-friendly thing that you did? What was the high, like...
The moss. The
The
moss,
moss?
well, two things.
Okay.
The moss and the wood. I mean, when
that's
you're...
beautiful.
The reason we picked outdoors coming in is because we knew we could use certain elements like the wood and like the moss that we know are really, really inexpensive.
Right.
And one of the things we tried to avoid was having anything that required vessels, like plates, et cetera, because I knew that was going to bump the budget up.
Oh,
so
okay.
we did that right away, so everything could be bite-sized. You can just pick at it, and you don't need any plates and stuff. So we thought of those things. I do have the advantage of being in the catering and event world, so I knew a few of the little tips and tricks. But
But I get it, because that's what you do. And where do you think that you could have done a little bit better? Although I think you did a great job.
Thank you. Outside of paper bag art, which I've never done before, now I've done it all, I think. Outside of paper bag art, I think having the vases and the bowls with the candy, and there's actually little plastic scoops in there. So really, the gift bags that we use for our guests, they could actually scoop the candy in and take some home. I think that's kind of fun. So that's kind of my next.
Where did you go overboard? Let's talk about that. You went over budget.
Well, champagne.
Of course. And on that note, we say thank you. Both did a great job. Sebastian and Anna, great ideas on a budget. Take their inspiration. Have a great day, everybody. See you next time.